Hey guys, Funboy here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. So I have done a little bit of work over here, not a whole lot, still holding off on doing this area for a little while longer. So I've built a new interchange here, just like a sort of simple trumpet interchange that will then lead into the downtown area of the city. And I also did one over here, not a trumpet one, but just, I don't even know what type that is, just an interchange here. So then basically you can see that these almost sort of lead into like a big loop. Not, these two aren't going to join. What I'm going to have them do is both feed into the downtown area and sort of just end there. So it's sort of, so rather than trying to get traffic, because otherwise what might happen is you get traffic here just cutting through and then no one using this loop, which that's supposed to exist so that we don't have traffic going through the city. So these will sort of end off here and then just join large roads for the city area. That's the idea, and I've also flattened it out as per suggestions of a lot of people because it's just going to make it way easier. But this episode, as I guess the title may suggest, we're going to be doing the airport, or at least starting to do it. And a lot of people did want to see it out here by Amity Exchange, and I think we could probably get it out here. There's a lot of space. That shouldn't be too much trouble at all. Now, I'm just deciding whether or not I want to keep it raised up or lower all this ground. I think, you know what, we'll keep it up higher. It'll probably be fine, but we're definitely going to need to level this out for an airport. Like, there's just no way it's going to exist on uneven ground like that. Okay, so this should be pretty good. I'm going to actually just change the type of brush that we have here just so we can get it a little bit more precise. So all of this, I don't know, we'll have to see how big it is in just a second, but let's get all this space here. Now, this is by no means going to be some sort of magically perfectly designed airport that's 100% realistic. It's going to have a terminal and some taxiways and a runway. And I may make it look neater a little bit later on, but we'll just start off with what we can do. But we need to get the terminal, which is we're going to be using that large international one that we have, which is this one, Jokes International Airport. So this one here. And I thought it'd be perfect to sort of line it up on this side of Amity Exchange. So then you have the trains and the buses all on that side and then the airport over the other side. But then we'll have some really nice pedestrian connections over to the other side here. And it should hopefully work out quite well. So for example, if we just get this up here somewhere, I was thinking we could even potentially do something almost like Dubai Airport, which is kind of cool. Where if we go, let's just get a road from here. I don't care if the space is already occupied. Get a road from here, and then let's turn off Prop Anarchy, because I have that on and I haven't turned it off for some reason. Then we're going to get a large road down the middle, just because, why not? I want to use a larger road. So we're going to use this, here to here. Going to get rid of these guys. And then this will actually go back to back instead. Actually, you know what? I need to make sure that this is going to be aligned to the center, because I want it to be like centralized with Amity Exchange, because it'll look way nicer. Are those straight lines? I mean, that doesn't look like a straight line. It's because it's all like, I think the zoning was a bit strange on that, wasn't it? How is that not 90 degrees? Yeah. This is not looking good. Hang on. So this is the center here. So why don't we just go up from there? Then we can go like this. Let's go 39 units. And same on this side. We're basically just going to be measuring this out. So I don't know how big the terminal is, but we'll start off like this. We'll see where that puts us. So this, if we put it in the middle of this thing, then that's in the center. I guess, you know what, probably the better way to do this would have been, so if we go 39, oh yeah, so that's already in the center. If we just put a road there, leave the road there, and just place this over the top of it. Oh wait, no, that's not going to let me do it, because it's really quite annoying. Okay, never mind. Here's what we'll do instead. We're going to go there and there. Then hopefully it'll let me sort of snap in the middle here. Okay, here we go. So that there should be the center. I know that was like a lot of work just to get the center of the terminal to be placed there. Okay, now I need to try and get rid of the road underneath. Did I get rid of it? I don't know. And then the other one, the other way I could do it is by using Move It mod. Might be easier. Yeah, look, this is not the best way to do it. I feel like there's... hang on, I've got to make sure I select the road. So that bit there, that bit there, that bit there. Delete. Okay. Right, that should be good. So, the whole point of this was just to demonstrate what it could potentially look like if we did it something like this. So you had two of them like this, back to back. Basically like that. And then you have the sort of, you have a runway this side, runway that side. I think it'll look pretty cool. So what we're going to do to make this work, we probably, because the thing is, this is actually quite far away now from Amity Exchange. We almost probably want to get some sort of SkyTrain situation going over there, which actually might not be a bad idea. So by SkyTrain, I just mean like a monorail. Would probably be a good way to do it. So if we go monorail bus hub, I think this is way too big. We might need to get like a custom monorail station because it'll probably look way better. So if we can get this in the way, how wide is this? I think it's like, so it's three tiles. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to get in the center, which is kind of annoying. But we can get it close enough. So if we go here. Okay, go straight on though. Stop trying to bend. Why are you trying to go at 85.5 degrees? Alright, well, let's try this. Hang on. Go like this. What happens if I put that there? That should be alright. Then I'll just change that road to something else. Oh, wait, it completely overlaps the road over this side. Oh, we'll fix that in a bit. I think this will work. Alright, then we're going to get the monorail. And this will go over this way. We have to go up the hill. Which we'll probably want to smooth that out a little bit, but we'll see how we go. Actually, you know what? It might be better. Can this tunnel? So it might be better to actually have this go underneath. I don't know. No, this can't tunnel. It's a monorail. Just because we're going to have to... Yeah, okay, this doesn't work. Yeah, see, I haven't planned this out a lot. And so, okay, hang on. Let's figure out where we're going to put a runway, because once we figure out where everything else goes, then we can probably go from there. So let's have a look. So this can be in line. We could just have a runway here, for example. 138 units. We can make it longer too if we just go further down this way, because I think it should be a little bit longer. So if we did something like that, so this huge runway. Now, I kind of wish I had, you know what? Actually, let me do that again, because I want to, again, I want this whole thing to be centralized. Because look, if we're trying to build this, like, symmetrically and central, then we might as well try and do it right, you know? So get rid of those bits. We'll probably have tunnels here somewhere at the end, but we'll get to that bit when we get to it. For now, we're just playing around and seeing what we get. So, right, this should allow us to hopefully line up the runway from that point forward. Or actually, we can use the thingo. So if we go 65 units. Now, these, I am aware that this is going to be facing the other direction, but we'll fix it in a second. I'm just going to need some more room here. There we go. I don't know what the realistic scale, or like, you know, a scaled runway to the right size would be, or length, you know, but... So we did 65, yeah? 65. Now if we just do this... Oh, hang on, get rid of that bit too. Do this. I don't know if these need to all be facing the same way, but we're going to make it do that. Alright, so then we got this bit to this bit here, which is 22 units, so we'll just do... Oh, hang on. What's that? That's 20. So if we go here, 1, 2, 22. Right, so that should be more or less in the center. We've got a runway that's 182 units long, apparently, which is cool. Then we basically just want to do the same one over the other side here, and then we just have this huge airport. And then we just join it all with the sort of taxiway. Which should be cool, I think. Hopefully. Do we need it this far away? Like, it's pretty far away, right? Like, maybe we should move it a little bit closer. I feel like it could be, like, more here. Like a block closer, you know? I think it's a little far away. So if we do it there instead. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. So we're going to go 1 block away from that. Then this will go up to here somewhere. Oh, if you could just, like, line up with this, that'd be great. Let me do... Actually, you know what? I'll do this. Because this will make it easier. Using runways to measure. The most cost-effective method out there. Actually, you know what we might do? Oh, that doesn't snap anymore. I'm going to say, you know what we might do is actually just go... Because I don't think you can... There's no way to right-click and flip these around. Go this way instead. Like that, and then... Obviously going to need all this flat out there too. There we go. And then we'll grab out the runway. Up, up. Now, whether... I don't know if aircraft respect the direction of the runway or not in this game. Oh my god, this runway can do a 90-degree turn. What happened with this? Why is that like such a shorter end bit? That doesn't look right. Oh no, hang on. Now I've probably messed this up. So we want to be about there, I think. Oh no, but I've gone the wrong way. Damn it. But if we go... Oh no! What have I done? So I go here. Here. It's still not the same. It's sort of like clipping it off weirdly and it's annoying me. Because that's a whole segment. That's like a smaller segment. I don't know what's going on with it. Hang on. If we go here, I'll go like that, but don't join it, but align up with it. There we go. That's better. Alright. This is like a whole process just to get this to work. That's kind of done the same thing over here, but we can probably fix it the same way. Seems to be a better way to do it anyway. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we've got sort of runways lining up there, which I think is pretty cool. So we have this huge airport here. Right, so now getting to the airport, I think what we're going to do... Do we want to do this sort of train thing? Because originally I was just going to have it a little bit closer, but I think having those huge terminals in the middle is pretty cool, so I want to do that instead. You know what, instead, before we do all that, let's see if we can connect up the rest of the sort of runway stuff here. What am I doing? I want... taxiways, taxiway does whatever a taxiway does. Now, I'm gonna assume, because I don't know, that these actually do function as one-way things, in which case we will just build this as a system that will hopefully work. Like, look, we'll see. It'll either work or it won't in the end, so we'll find out. So we'll go like this. That'll go there, and then we'll just have one sort of in between here going the other way. I guess, right? So we'll go up and then we can come back that way. All that kind of stuff. Now the problem is, can we go... What does this look like if I do that? See, it kind of makes the runway look real ugly. What if I come straight onto it like that? That also looks ugly. Okay, so we probably want to join the runway maybe here, just after the sort of things, and then it lines up here and then goes fwah, and maybe bring that back a little bit. Like I said, this is not going to be a realistic airport, because it's just not. That's just not the way it is. So we're going to go like that. I would probably do multiple connections along here, but I want them to use the whole runway, so I'm going to do them where I want them. Just here at the end. So if we do that, so they exit there, then go down that way or up, and then I guess these should all go... Yeah, we'll have one here. No, that should really go the other way though. But it's not like snapping to the point, which is annoying, because I want it to like... Actually, you know what? We could do it like this. Sort of have them... almost like that. But then that's a really sharp turn if you want to do that. You know what, why don't we do it the other way? So we go, so that can sort of go there or something. We can do both actually. What if we just do it like this? This might be ridiculous and stupid. No, for God's sake. If it was like even and went where I wanted it to, it would probably look better. But then they can at least all get to the same gates and that. And it should work, in theory. And then... I mean, ideally we want it to go around to the other side of the runway as well, like to this runway over the other side. So maybe if we have this... No, we don't want it there. It'd be closer to the thing, wouldn't it? So we go like that. Well, that doesn't make any sense, actually, does it? Because if the runway... Hang on. Because we'd want this to go... like that. And then you'd have the other one in the middle... That'll join there. Is that right? Yeah, more or less the same. And then... I guess this does have to go here. There to there. Okay. So I'll exit the runway there, then you enter up the top. Or exit, or come back around, or whatever the hell you're doing. Like that, and then... I don't know... Do I like that? I mean, it will probably look... Look, I think it'll look fine once we... Go 45 degrees or something, I guess. Is that the right way? That's not even going the right way. Because we want to go this way. So if we go... That's 55. Actually, I think 55 looks better because 45 is like way... Oh, no, actually it might be okay. If we do it both directions. Can we do it? No, that ends up being 55 though. The spacing is not enough. So what we're going to do instead is not do that. What if we go like 60 degrees? Okay, so I've sort of messed around with the taxiways a little bit. I mean, they're just basically in a straight up grid, which should hopefully work. Like all these ones head out. This one heads back up. Same with this side, that one heads back. I don't know. You know what? The thing is, I just want to test it, see if it works. Then we can actually make it look a little bit nicer. So I'm not going to worry too much about how this looks right now either. So this is just going to go to here. And then we'll probably just come back out of the ground here or something. And then I guess we really should join it up to this road here somewhere. So I'm going to... Oh, that's the bus depot. So I'm going to move that out of the way a little bit. That really needs to be somewhere a little bit better, but... It's going to go over there for now. That'll do. The rest of this is just industrial stuff, so don't need to worry about that too much. Alright, this is going to go over here. Like I said, this is just purely a test. So that's now all connected over to the airport here. And then we're just going to make sure that it has water, which I think should have to just go to the middle there. Then we need to give it some power, which is we're going to use these underground ones. That's not an underground one at all. Underground ones. Go through there. Okay, so that should then give it power. These should then technically be functioning. And then we'll see if anything lands / people go there. I guess a good way to find out would be to see if there's any cars heading that way yet. There are. Looks like city service vehicles. So just garbage trucks at the moment. Anything heading here or here? Garbage trucks. Yep, just garbage trucks. So nothing at the moment. Waiting to see if these work. There's a car parked here, though. Tourists leaving the city. So, technically, these should be working then. If there's people leaving the city via the airports. Oh, here we go. Look at this. It looks like there's a plane landing, maybe? Oh, this one here. That's purple. Wait, no, I don't know. No, this one. Yeah, there we go. It's on that line. Okay. How is it landing, though? Oh, did you see that? That's not good. Okay, there's a plane there. Let's see how these function. I mean, they're definitely planes. Yeah, look at this. That's not how a runway should work. Does anyone know how to fix that? Okay, so it's functioning, but the runway is... Hey, look, it's a Qantas plane. That's beautiful. But it's not working how it should, quite clearly, because they go here, and then it takes off, and then does that. Not ideal. Not ideal. But that's, I guess, the start of the airport. I'm not sure how to fix that, because it is one long road. It's not like I've told them to... I don't know. Maybe I have to just replace it. Hang on, let me pause. What if I just rebuild this entire thing all the way down there? Maybe that'll fix it. Because I did demolish it and replace it multiple times. And maybe if you do that, it sort of... almost considers it 2 different runways or something? I don't know. We go like that. Okay, what about now? So I've just rebuilt those. Let's see if that makes any difference. Oh, this one looks like it's... I mean, the way it's approaching for landing doesn't make sense, but it looks like it's using the whole runway, though. So there's that. Interesting that they use that runway and then they come to this terminal, which I don't mind. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that does not look like it's landing properly, though. Wherever that plane is. It's so far away. Here it comes. How many people are on it? 43 people on it. So there's definitely people using it, which is really, really good. But how do I make it not do that? Maybe... Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how... Wait, actually, let's see how this plane takes off. This will be interesting. Oh, is it waiting? Also, this is definitely too close to the runway. I need to... I need to fine-tune some of this stuff. And that plane definitely just reversed into the... Oh, hang on. That actually landed properly. Yeah, this is all way too close. I gotta fix that. Hey, this looks... Okay, this actually looks like it's working. I think I just have to rebuild it. Okay, I also need to redo these taxiways, which we're not going to do right now. But the point is, it's functioning, and there's people parking here, which I don't really want them to be parking here. What we really want to be doing is having, I guess, this service here going across, but I don't know the best way of doing like public transport to this area. Because considering I've done the airport in the middle, I guess we could have a station here. If we had like a... We don't have the sunken station, do we? Because we could do something like that, have like one of the sunken train lines here and have the track come to here, and then you get off and walk up. Like, I think there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of potential for cool stuff to happen there. But this appears to be working now. We've got 18 people on that. We're waiting for a plane to land. Oh wow, there's 2 planes landing. They're landing a little too close together. Like, I mean, you probably should just use the other runway. What? Okay, that's also just crashed into it. There's too many planes using this now. Do people not use the other one? I feel like this one is not used at all. Neither is that airport, I swear. Although it says 18 people have used it. More people seem to use this one. I don't know. I mean, it works. I mean, I guess it works. It needs fine tuning. We need to spend a lot of time on it. That was kind of experimental design. I think it'll be really, really good once this is all sort of perfected. Okay, why don't we go over here? I want to have a look at the downtown. We'll do a little bit of stuff here. I'm thinking, so we got this main road here from the bridge. Let's go stick it to the ground. See, what I was thinking we do. What if we just do a big straight road here? Because that, actually this will tunnel through. So let me do that now. So this highway is going to go here. We're going to go normal mode, and then it's going to go down into a tunnel right away. No, I said normal mode. So right about there maybe. And then I'll just do the same here. This will go to a tunnel there or something. I don't know. And then we'll just come out and then we'll fix it up. You can see how all the magic happens. Look at this. So this will go there. We just want it to be pretty much flat heading into the tunnel is what we're trying to do. And then I'll try and like line these 2 guys up as well. So that can go there, just so they're about the same size of tunnel. It generally just looks better if they are. Looks more like one structure than 2. It's probably okay. I mean, it's close enough, I think. There you go. Right, and then from there we go like this. We flip that around because it's going the wrong way. This goes all the way across to, I guess, we really want it to go maybe -9 meters. So go smooth slope to there. Then we should be able to just come straight out here. And that should actually look pretty decent. Hopefully. So then we'll do the same thing on this side. So we go from here to about here, somewhere -9 meters around. Oh my god. About there, looks about the same height, smooth slope. That's good. And then we come straight out to this point. And then again, we're just going to adjust our tunnels so they at least look similar in size and length. It's close enough. Okay, that one's sort of sloping up a little bit, which I don't really want it to be. So like that. All right, so then that will come out there. Then I want to go back underground because we just need to actually flip all of this around. Okay, so that comes there. Then I really just want this to join into a major road. Like, I just want the highway. Basically, this is the highway ending and entering the city. Like, I don't want it to turn into a highway that runs through the city, as I was mentioning before. So what I want to do... Let me turn on road guides here for a second. Can we get a road that's going to be roughly in the center of these two? Like, pretty much right in the center. So what I need to do is turn off that, turn off grid, and then I'm just going to... I guess I just eyeball it. Because that's what we need to do. Go like there, maybe. And then I'll turn it into the road we want. So it'll be this road here. Then this will just head into the city. Which I'm thinking if we just do this all in a... Like, let's just see what this looks like as a bare bones grid. So, same thing with this highway over here. I'm not sure... Because this highway will feed into the city as well. I'm not sure where we'll start it. Maybe we'll... If we end the highway here somewhere and join it onto this road. So if we get rid of that section. So, the highway should maybe come to here somewhere and then turn into an avenue there. That might be the way to go. So let's say, for example, from there. Because then what we could even do... is just have a major intersection here that then sort of joins all these roads together. That could either be a great idea or a really bad idea, but I think, you know, actually I think what might be a better way to do this is using smaller roads and then building out the grid from those. I wish the person that had made, because I love these roads first of all, these ones here. I wish the person that made these a one-way version as well, because that'd be perfect. It's similar to like the standard road, but it's like slightly... I think is it wider? Like the... Can't remember. Hang on. Turn on the grid and all that. Or is it the same width? No, maybe it's the same width. But it's like got no line markings or anything. So when you do this, there's no markings around the corner or crossings. But it does have like the little curb that sort of goes down, which is quite nice. Very, very much more suburban, but also kind of, it almost feels like a dense, like downtown kind of road, where it's just not like a really, like it doesn't have any lane markings, so it's just a smaller road. Okay, well, what do we want to do then is probably go and get this road. See, the problem, building these highways is always kind of annoying, I'm going to be honest, because you got to use the 2 different roads. So if we go like this, come around, maybe come through here like that. That should be okay. And then if I can do... Now, see, that bit's fine. It's trying to build the one going the other way that always becomes a little bit more difficult. Okay, yeah. Go there. See, like this section here is just not going to build how I want it, is it? How is that? How is that how I want it? I mean, that's good enough. Alright, so they'll go like that. So they'll come around this way. And then all these roads here will either bridge across or go underneath, or I don't know, we'll figure that bit out. So they'll come around this way. And then I think I might even just, yeah, turn it into a regular road here. So it will join into an intersection here with this road. So I might even keep this guy here somewhere. Oh, let's down a tunnel. I don't know how I feel about that, but sure. That can come over here. I go like there. And then this highway will go end here. Make this like level more so than it was. So this will come down this way. And go something. Not like that. Stay on the ground. Something like that. And then we'll sort of bring this down. Then we'll join that into the highway. And this should... It should be okay, because it should just act as a highway exit rather than... Because basically what I don't want to do is have traffic coming here, exiting, and then sort of driving along the road, joining up, and then going onto that highway, which they shouldn't, because that should actually end up being way longer than just going around. Hopefully. If we build it right. If we build it right, then it should do that. If not, then we'll have to see. Anyway, let's flip that around. Then we just update all these roads into the highway one, and that should be ready to go. We might, as I say, we might have people use that now, maybe to get here. I don't know that they will. I do want to change this though, because that's probably not ideal. Just make that at ground level as well. So that sort of comes down this way towards the water. Comes along here, just a big avenue along the waterfront. I think maybe it might look nicer if we had one with trees or that. What if we use one of these custom roads? Because we got so many of these. We should use some of these. What's this one? 4-lane boulevard with bike lanes. Could do that. Because it's still a 4-lane road, but you got loads of parking on it. Especially if we do like a lot of commercial around this road as well. And then you can also ride your bike all the way along there, which is pretty cool. I don't know, that's pretty cool. Why don't we do that? That's a nice road. And they can still get into the highway there. Which there are people using the highway, so that's actually kind of cool. So that should work just fine. The only issue that I have is that we have this sort of highway entrance here, right before the exit, which might cause traffic issues, or it might be perfectly fine. We'll have to kind of wait and see how that goes through. But anyway, so that comes there, joins onto this road, comes down into the city. Then I think what I want to do is actually use some one-way roads here. So I'm going to go one way, autosave, one way here, then way further down here we're going to have one way back up. And these two roads are going to be the ones that join to this one. Because I think I did this at the very end of our last city where we sort of split up all these major roads. And I think that's probably the way to go. It seems like a good idea. Okay, I think if we just do it like this, this should work pretty well. So we have sort of all this traffic here flowing to the left, and then the other traffic comes from straight on there, which is currently going the wrong way. So we want to flip that around because it's kind of useless having both roads go in the same direction. Anyway, they both do that. Then I might actually just prevent it. Oh, no, maybe I'll let it turn right if they want to. There's no reason not to, I guess. But anyway, so then that road sort of splits up into those two there. Then we have this 6-lane road here. I don't really know. Like, we've got these huge bridges here, but I don't know how busy they're actually going to be. Because it depends on where we take them. Like, it depends if we continue and do another bridge over the other side. How How's our airport doing? Is it good? Oh, Jesus. Airport is definitely being used. I can tell you that much. Because the cars can't get out. God, they go one. Yeah, this. Look, like I said, this is very temporary. Just ignore all that. I'm just going to turn that off for now and just like let cars go whenever. Just go when there's cars already there, please. Same with you and same with you. There you go. Jesus. It's not. Look, it's not a great system, is it? But it's an airport that semi works. Okay, so back over here. So if we do that, and then I guess we could either change this into we'll have one road here and this just intersects it, or we have sort of a one-way road here and then maybe the other one-way road further up, and then just have like the sort of main roads like that. And I guess the question is, do we split this road up too, or have this as like a main avenue running down through the city? I don't know. Let's go for a larger road here. What if we use... Can we use one of these like huge roads, or is this going to be too big? Like, what if we use this? Actually, what is this? No, I don't want to ruin my bridge, because if I upgrade this into a bridge, into that bridge there, because these bridges do look pretty cool. If you actually like these new custom ones, you get like these huge like things like that, which is pretty cool. But I don't think we'll use those. These would be good for a highway or something like that, and just changing the speed limit. But we don't have a lot of room downtown, so I don't think we'll use those. What about just a... Well, we want a large road. Maybe... I don't know if I want tram tracks. Probably just a regular large road. Let's just do the regular one. So it's going to come here, stay on the ground. Now, do we try and go... Well, just go straight along for a second. Same with this one. Because these two meet there, for example. That's where these two bridges meet in the middle. So we could utilize that and then maybe continue this up further. To there. And do that. So like these could all join like that. Actually, what we could do here is then split this road up here. So maybe have like one section that goes this way. This one's going to be a smaller one like that. So then again, we split up this intersection into the two separate one-way systems. Just to spread out the traffic a little bit. Which is, I guess, kind of what we're trying to do, is just spread the traffic throughout the city a little bit more. Although this intersection here is kind of annoying that it doesn't really line up where it's probably best. So maybe if I do it there instead. So if we have that there, flip that around. I know we've done like a whole episode on doing the downtown layout before, but I think this could be good. This could be worth it. Then maybe this one comes further down. So this is going to be a main road, essentially, is what we've got to keep in mind. Maybe that'll go there. And whether it makes sense for a main road or not is the other thing we've got to keep in mind. So then, basically, you get to this point. If you want to keep going onto that road there, you go around this way and then come along. Or... I feel like it's too far away, isn't it? It's probably fine around here. Because I kind of like the idea of this section just going straight onto here. So then just have these two individual intersections instead. Oh, that... Oh, I just realized that I built all of that as one-way roads. Ugh. I think it will be better as having them two-way roads. Preferably. Probably be a better idea. There you go. And there you go. Okay, so then you could do that. And then maybe through this section, if we just make that road a little smaller. Does that make sense? So you have 240. I think so, except for that bit there. You have too many lanes there. I guess if you use... What if you use... Where's that other... God, I have so many roads in this game now because of all the mods. If you did it this way... 3 lanes... No, but then you still have all the 6 lanes over there. I don't know. Where's just regular roads? Back to regular. I don't know, this is all just like a sort of... thought, almost a thought experiment type thing. This is not good. I don't like that. I think, again, this is still, I said this before, this downtown area is still something that needs to be really properly thought about and planned out to get it to function how I want it to. And I think I'm going to leave it there. I think what I want is feedback on the airport. I definitely need to move the runways out further. I should have had them where I had them originally, a little bit further out, because then we'd have enough room, because these wingspans on these planes are clearly too big. So I'll fix that up. I'll also take any other suggestions or feedback you have there, and I'll figure out a better way to connect all this up. Probably do a time lapse of some sort on the airport. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.